Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. If a man knows more than others, he becomes lonely. Thinking is difficult. That's why most people judge. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness, and the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. No tree, it is said, can grow to heaven unless its roots reach down to hell. Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. The reason for evil in the world is that people are not able to tell their stories. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. Words are animals, alive with a will of their own. Midlife is the time to let go of an over-dominant ego, and to contemplate the deeper significance of human existence. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. Life really does begin at 40. Up until then, you are just doing research. The fool is the precursor to the savior. Children are educated by what the grown-up is, and not by his talk. Loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself, or from holding certain views which others find inadmissible. The greatest and most important problems of life are all fundamentally insoluble. They can never be solved, but only outgrown. One of the most difficult tasks men can perform, however much others may despise it, is the invention of good games. To be normal is a splendid ideal for the unsuccessful. If you cannot understand why someone did something, look at the consequences and infer the motivation. I have gradually learned to be cautious even in disbelief. To be normal is the ideal aim for the unsuccessful. Only what is really oneself has the power to heal. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. As understanding deepens, the further removed it becomes from knowledge. Our heart glows, and secret unrest gnaws at the root of our being. Dealing with the unconscious has become a question of life for us. That which we do not bring to consciousness appears in our lives as fate. The world will ask who you are, and if you do not know, the world will tell you. Your vision will become clear only when you can look into your heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. When religion stops talking about animals, it will be all downhill. The psyche is a self-regulating system that maintains itself in equilibrium as the body does. My friends, it is wise to nourish the soul, otherwise you will breed dragons and devils in your heart. In the last analysis, most of our difficulties come from losing contact with our instincts, with the age-old, forgotten wisdom stored up in us. Anyone who takes the sure road is as good as dead. Modern man can't see God because he doesn't look low enough.